Hi everyone, Big Pauly back with a brand new video. Yeah, a brand new mini chapter in my weight loss journey on Mounjaro. Just been to the shops, just been to Asda and also Aldi. Aldi is not a shop I normally go to. I don't normally do Aldi or Lidl, but I've read up that there's quite a few good things that you can actually buy from these shops. That you don't get anywhere else. I'll go through a few of them. I've still got a lot of stuff down in the fridge. First of all, we must hydrate, because when you're drinking 3 litres of water a day, you're constantly drinking water all day. I'll be back in a minute. Should have bought another bag. How are you going to fit that lot in the fridge? Right, okay, so I've got a few dinners already set out. Today I'm having salmon and vegetable stir fry. I'll show you what I'm going to have tomorrow. I've also picked up some snacks as well. So let's do this one first. This is, I think this is Aldi. This is Aldi. Okay. Right, let's get comfy. Okay, so first thing, I picked up some diced onions, which is going to go in with the stir fry today. And also probably in with tomorrow's dinner, which I'll talk about in a minute. I also picked up some reduced beef meatballs. Now I really wanted turkey ones. They didn't have any turkey ones, unfortunately, but I think they have them over in Asda in Folkestone. I tried Asda in Dover, they didn't have any. So I picked up these ones anyway. So these are 12 reduced fat beef meatballs. Yeah. So per 3 meatballs, 3.4 grams of fat, 0.6 grams of sugars, and I'm going to be getting like the protein in with this as well. And I think fibre, I don't think there's much fibre, but protein is like nearly 20 grams for 3 meatballs, so that's pretty good. So this is going to be part of tomorrow's dinner. So I'm going to have beef meatballs. Yeah, beef meatballs. It's easier to say turkey meatballs. I'll have to get turkey ones next time. Beef meatballs with whole wheat spaghetti and pasta, and I'll sprinkle some of those onions on the top. What else have we got? Oh yeah, I found these in Aldi. I've never seen anything so big. Seriously. Yes, cooked and peeled extra large king prawns. You probably get about 8 prawns in there, and it was like £3. But I thought, oh, that's kind of like a nice snack. I can, you know, dip them in something, dip them in some low fat mayo or something like that. So that's cool. Also picked up some mature cheddar cheese. This is 30% lighter, so I couldn't find any like fat-free cheese, but I figured this is all right. I looked on the back. Per serving, getting 8.4 grams of protein, so that's good. No sugars, and 6.4 grams of fat, so that's not too bad actually. And I'll use this to sprinkle over the top of the meatballs with the onions and the spaghetti in that tomorrow. What else we got? I picked up another pot of cottage cheese, fat-free cottage cheese, which is always nice to have either with a salad, or I can put this on some like oatmeal crackers with some slices of celery, something like that, or cucumber. That'll work really well. I do love cottage cheese. I picked up another tub of Greek yogurt. The one I normally have is a phage, which I usually get from Tesco's. But as I wasn't in Tesco's, and this is fat-free anyway, so I picked this one up. This is high in protein, 4.4 grams of sugars, but yeah, that's good. I needed another one. And I picked up a load of yogurts as well. And I was reading up all about these, and these are perfect, and they're really nice as well. I've had 2 in the last couple of days. These are Brooklyn yogurts. 25 grams of protein per pot. That's excellent. And at the moment I've got raspberry and peach and passion fruit. That's the only two I've been able to find in any of my Aldis. Yeah. There is strawberry and I think there's a chocolate, but I don't sell them for some reason. This is pretty good. It says 5.4 grams of sugars per 100 per pot, so okay, not bad. 25 grams of protein, yeah. So it's only carbohydrates 9.9 and sugars, which are a little bit higher, but you get your protein. So that's those. I won't take any more out because I bought 8 pots of those. They're always nice for a nice little snack. You know, if you want to up your protein, or if you just want a snack, dip a celery stick in it, or a prawn. I don't know how that would work. Maybe not. And now for Asda. I picked up these because people were talking about them. They're a little snack to have. Fridge raiders. Slow roasted chicken bites. They come in like little packs, little mini packs. So each mini pack has got 0.6 grams of saturates, 2 grams of fat, but 5 grams of protein. So that's pretty good as a little snack, you know, if you're out and about on a blueberry hunt. Found this, I had a look at this. This looks really nice actually. My Protein Mousse. This is chocolate flavour, low fat, 20 grams of protein. So this pot, which is 200 grams, has 5.4 grams of fat, 7.8 grams of carbs, 7 grams of sugars, and 20.4 grams of protein. So again, a nice little snack. What can you do with a chocolate mousse? I don't want to dip prawns into them. Maybe slice up a banana. Slice up a banana or some fruit. Yeah. I picked up some chamomile tea. Not the kind of tea that I normally drink. I'm normally a coffee person. I kind of like come off the coffee. I'm just having 1 cup a day. I'm having the Azura, Nescafe Azura decaf with skimmed milk. To be perfectly honest, it really doesn't taste any different than having a semi-skimmed milk. But I figured, you know, I've been drinking tea at work because it has less reaction on the stomach apparently than coffee does, even though it's decaf. So I've got some natural chamomile tea. And I figured I've run out of tea bags. I've got a pot downstairs with tea bags in, and I think they're about 3 years since I bought that pot, and I'm still using them. I figured I'd pick up some Yorkshire tea. People are always talking about Yorkshire tea, how good it is. Even Sean Bean did. So it's decaf as well. So I'll give that a go, see what that's like. And I picked up some fine milled oat cakes, plant-based, high fibre, whole grain oats. Again, there's ideas that you can have there, like peppers or cottage cheese and cucumber or anything. I won't spread chocolate sauce on it, no. But one oat cake is 0.1 grams of sugar, 0.7 grams of fibre, and 0.9 grams of protein. So you have 3 or 4 of those, then yeah, you're packing in some fibre and some protein, so that's pretty good. And my main problem, hang on, let's get this bag out of the way because it keeps sliding around. That's better. Right, my main problem being at work, we've only got a microwave, so you're very limited of what you're doing. In the past I've had microwave meals. They've been pretty healthy actually. It's like roast dinners, you know, like a chicken roast dinner. You get the vegetables in there, you get a mini Yorkshire pudding and some potatoes, which I suppose I could carry on having those. Because I'm trying to limit my potatoes as well. Anyway, I could have those, but it needs to be something quick. And for the last couple of days, because I didn't know what to have starting this journey, I just knocked up everything at home and had 2 lots of stuff to take in. It was a little bit bland. I mean, the dinner was really nice. I had a salad bowl that I made up with everything, all the ingredients of the salad. I had some crab sticks or seafood sticks, some cottage cheese. I put some tuna in there, grilled chicken breast. So it's really nice. And I actually boiled an egg for the first time. I actually boiled an egg. Last time I boiled an egg was about 20 years ago. Don't laugh. I had to watch YouTube to remind myself how to boil an egg. I feel so embarrassed. Seriously. It's been such a long time since I boiled an egg. What is going on? Oh dear me. Anyway, now I know how to boil an egg. Oh God, where was I? Yeah, anyway, so I had that. Then I had a wrap with some chicken and celery, lettuce. That was okay. That was a bit bland because it didn't have, it was very white. You know, it was very plain because it had a chicken in there and it had lettuce. It needed something to bulk it up. I needed like to throw tomatoes in there and maybe some sauces or something. So you learn from your mistakes and you educate yourself. So I'll be doing that next time. What else did I have? And for breakfast I had Weetabix. I had shredded wheat on one day and Weetabix on another day. And I mixed it in with lots of berries, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, threw in some almond nuts and some raisins as well. So that was really nice. I'm going to be making myself a protein shake later on. I got this massive pot of protein powder, so that'd be nice. And I got a few strawberries left. It is strawberry flavoured protein drink or powder, and I'm going to cut up a couple of strawberries and put it in the mixer and kind of like make myself a strawberry smoothie. That sounds really nice. Yeah, anyway, what I found for my tea or my dinner, as I'm working 2 days this week, Wednesday and Thursday, I found this in, was it Aldi? No, it was Asda. I found that. It is a protein fiery jerk chicken. Roasted chicken breast pieces in a tangy pineapple sauce on a bed of brown rice, turtle beans and kidney beans, topped with butternut squash and peppers. Don't that sound nice? And look at it, look. It looks fantastic. So, like I say, I'm limited in what I can have at work. So I picked up a couple of those. Looking at the back, because I was reading all of these on the back, the nutrition per pack. So 342 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, carbohydrates 45 grams, we've got 8.4 grams of sugars, 9.5 grams of fibre and 30 grams of protein. 30 grams of protein. Yeah, so I've got 2 of them, one for Wednesday and one for Thursday. So that's my dinner sorted out for work, and then I just have to sort out lunches and things like that. But I'm getting into the swing of what to have, what to eat, what to put with what combination works, that's not going to be like a massive calorie explosion and is going to make me go to diarrhea for 5 days. That's another thing. I read on this Mounjaro that a lot of people are getting constipated. So they're taking some whatever it is they take for constipation. And I know I'm only 3 days in because I jabbed on Friday, so we are Saturday, Sunday, so we're Monday. I'm telling you now that this morning I had the biggest poo that you've ever seen in your life. I thought I was going to be constipated for a week, but my God. Now we know what sank the Titanic. Yes, so that was a bit unusual and unknown, because I haven't evacuated that much for quite a while. So maybe it's just kicking all the crap out, all the crap out of my body. Yeah. Anyway, so let's not talk about that anymore. So that is my little shopping trip. I'll do another update in a couple of days' time. There might actually be one tomorrow, because if the weather's nice, I'm gonna grab hold of my I'm gonna grab hold of my camera, my little mini camera. I can't even remember what I called it now. You know, the little handheld one with a flip top. Yeah, that one. And take you out to somewhere like Kersney Abbey and walk around the gardens and show you the gardens and talk a little bit about this journey so far and how I found it. I think that'd be nice, as long as it don't rain, because it's been raining this morning. That might be a good idea and a good excuse to get out in the fresh air and go and have a nice little walk. We used to go there when I was a kid with my brother, and it's like nice kind of bushy rough, and there's a boating lake there as well where all the remote control boats go and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, anyway, so there we go, that is it for now. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share for more, and I will see you on the next video very soon. And even though I did say I'm taking a break from YouTube, I'm only taking a break from YouTube for my normal movie stuff, the Big Pauly movie stuff. Whereas I'm still vlogging this because it's easier to put together. I've done this all in one take. There's no editing, so it's a lot easier. But we'll get back there. We'll get back there sometime in August. But until the next video, bye bye.